Welcome to Amira Private School. Thanks for joining the course. This is a short video that walks you through the course structure, assessment policies, pacing recommendations, and where to get help. Let's get started. Firstly, course overview. Each course has a course outline that you are recommended to read to understand the course expectations. Depending on the course you are enrolled in, it would contain 4 to 5 units. Each unit contains lessons, checkpoints, quizzes, and unit tests or assessments. Lessons are in a variety of formats, such as slides, videos, or text. Types of assessments. There are 2 types of assessments. First are assessments for or as learning, which are learning checkpoints or quizzes. They're only for feedback. Next are assessments of learning, which are assignments and unit tests. They count toward your official grade. They are formal evaluations. Moving on. Order and prerequisites. A key rule to follow is follow the sequence. Many checkpoints are prerequisites, meaning you must complete them before you move on. In particular, each unit's quizzes and checkpoints must be submitted before you take the unit test. If you take the test first and then submit the quizzes, you will not receive the intended feedback. Also, note that once you have completed a test for a unit, you cannot make any submissions for that unit. So, do things in chronological order. Checkpoints and quizzes first, followed by unit tests or assignments. Note the symbol for prerequisites is this key symbol right over here. Moving on, time commitment and pacing. Plan your time and make sure you are giving the number of hours it requires. For instance, if you want to finish the course in a month, then it is recommended that you spend 4 to 5 hours per day. Your daily time will depend on how many courses you are taking and your target finish date. If you need more time, pace yourself so you complete each unit fully before moving on. Grading policies. Submissions, whether they are for learning, as learning, or of learning, must be made step by step as you progress through the course. When it comes to marking and feedback, there is a timeline to remember. If you submit something on Friday, your teacher will mark it by Monday. In general, the rule is you will receive your mark or feedback within 2 business days of submitting your work. Please do not email your teacher before the 2 business days window has passed. If there is a holiday or any special closure, your teacher will let you know in advance, so please plan accordingly. After 2 business days, if you haven't received feedback or any approval, you are welcomed to reach your teacher for an update. AI and academic integrity. Here at APS Education, we have a very strict academic integrity policy. You are allowed to use ChatGPT or any other resources for help. However, you are only allowed to use the content and resources that are provided within your course lessons and material. Everything you submit should reflect your understanding and learning you have gained from this course. Outside course material, including AI resources such as ChatGPT, Google, or any other online content for assignments or tests that are meant to assess your learning is strictly not allowed. Any work found using contents outside of course material will receive reduced marks or rejection. You are only allowed up to 2 rejections for failing to follow course policies or submission formats. After 2 rejections, you will be required to speak directly with your teacher. Remember, your teachers are here to help. If you are unsure what is or what isn't allowed, please ask your teacher for clarification. Next, formatting and submissions. Let's go over some proper format for your work. All of your tests and assignments must be submitted in PDF format, no exceptions. Formats outside a PDF will be rejected. If your assessment is given in a PDF format, you are to download it first and then complete it in one of the following given ways. First, you can print it out and complete your work neatly by hand and then scan it using any scanner such as Cam Scanner to create a PDF for submission. Make sure your questions are in order. No photo submissions are allowed. 2. You could use Google Docs to complete your answers digitally. For science or English courses, you must use the Insert Equations option in Google Docs to properly write out your formulas and calculations. Do not type them out as plain text. 3. If you don't have access to printer or technology, your last option is to manually write each answer and followed by the questions by hand. Make sure you are writing each question fully, not just the question number. Make sure to complete everything in chronological order. That means the same order it appears on the assessment. The teacher will not search for your answers. If a question is missing or out of order, you may receive a 0 for that question. Also, ensure your handwriting is neat and legible. If your submission cannot be read or does not follow the required format, it will be rejected, and you will have to resubmit it correctly. Please note, as I have told you earlier, that only 2 rejections per course is allowed. Moving on, communications. How to contact your teacher. When reaching out to your teacher, make sure all your communication is formal and respectful. Always use professional language and complete sentences. Be sure to connect with your teacher only during their posted contact hours. Teachers will not respond to emails, messages, or phone calls outside of business hours. When sending an email, always include a clear and relevant subject line. Clearly state your name, course, and your position. Make sure you are polite and respectful in your tone. If you are referencing a specific part of your course or assessment, it helps to quote the question or attach a screenshot for clarification. Remember, your teachers are here to help you, but maintaining professional communication ensures that you receive support quickly and effectively. On the screen is your teacher's email, which will be used for communication in the future. Moving on, extensions. Your course access is typically 3 months. If you cannot complete in that time frame, you are to contact management to request an extension. Please note that extensions are subject to fee. Try to avoid last-minute extensions by planning ahead. That'll be it. Thank you so much for watching this video.